Grand Rising, my melanated people. It is a great day in the neighborhood. We're loving, living, enjoying life. Just doing what the Creator put us here to do. Enjoy nature, recharge from nature, be a part of nature. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button, please, so that you get videos when they come out, when I put them up. One thing I wanted to talk to you about today is terminologies. A lot of times we don't realize we're being brainwashed with certain terminologies that the enemy puts out there. And they put that terminology out there because they want you to pick up and use and learn because it fits their narrative. And the one I want to talk about today is black on black crime. You never hear white on white crime. You never hear Asian on Asian crime. You never hear Hispanic on Hispanic crime. But you do hear black on black crime. And the truth is, the statistics don't bear out the way what they're saying. 70% of white people killed are killed by white people. I think it's somewhere around 70%. 85% of black people are killed by black people. Okay? Now we have to learn to break this shit down, because they'll fuck with your head if you let them. So we have to be able to break this shit down and see it. There's no such thing as black on black crime. And it proves that because in this country, unfortunately, still, the majority of white people live around white people. The majority of black people live around black people. And even if a black person lives somewhere else, most time he's going to go to spend time with his people, and vice versa for a white person. So who are you going to have a beef with? The people that are around you. Who's going to betray you and make you so angry that you see red and want to kill? The people around you. If you got issues, who are you going to target? The people you live close to. So there's no such thing as black on black crime, white on white. Did people just get in there a song that says, you'll hurt the one you love? Well, these are the people that we are around. And that's why it is. And the reason that the 80% is higher than the 70% is because not only do we live around these people, but then you got to add in the pressures of being broke. The pressures of no financial independence. The pressures of having to work a dead-end job. The pressures of, just the pressures that a black male goes through on a daily basis. I did a video on that. And it's called The Black Man Stands Alone. It's on the channel Melanated Healing. And I'll put the link to it in the description so that you can go and check it out. But that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that all the unjust social pressures that are on a black person, that causes a person to snap quick too, and to do more killing. And they're going to kill the people that are around them. It's just that simple. So we need to watch these terminologies that they throw out there. And since the C word has started, and, that's what they call since the C word has started, there have been so many new terminologies put out there. The new normal. And the list goes on and on. They're throwing these terms out, coming up with these terms. But what you got to realize is that before any of this stuff's happened, these terms have already been tossed around in think tanks to see how they would affect you. They've had people come in, pay them $50 for a day, $100 for a day, have them sit around, and they throw these terms at them and get what their feedback on what they think. So they've already pre-programmed these terminologies before they throw them out there, the new normal. That was thought up years ago, I'm sure. So we have to be very, very careful about the things that we're doing when it comes to them throwing that terminology and things out there for us We can't just be picking it up and using it. Because remember, words are spells. And so if you start saying black on black crime, I used to say this, and I've heard black people say this, we need to stop killing each other before we worry about the white man, police killing us and all that. What about all that? That's what they want you to be saying. They want you to join their side because that's the argument they're going to use with you. Well, you're talking about the police, that's only a little percent. 85% of your murders are caused by other black people. It's to play with your mind, folks. Come on, you don't buy that shit. They want you to use this. They want you to get on internet and post, black men killing black men. No. They created that whole situation with redlining, with drawing lines around certain neighborhoods, and this is the only place black people could live, with destroying towns like Black Wall Street, Greenwood. They created that living situation. They created that stress. So now they're going to tell you that it's black on black crime because they've got an area where you can only live. In the small town that I live in, there are certain areas that are going, but I can remember growing up, what we call Tuscaloosa Street. Black people lived on the end farther going out of town, but only white people lived coming into town. Main Street, right from one end to the other one. Now those things are changing some, and it's not the same, and it's not that way. But when you talk about black on black crime, we got to realize that we were forced to live in certain areas. And even in this town, even though that's changing, there's only 1 or 2 white people. There's only 3 or 4, maybe 5 black people on Main Street. Tuscaloosa, 6, 7 Street, 6, 7, 8. So what are we saying? Well, what we're saying is that there is no such thing as black on black crime, and we need to stop using that term and those terminologies and wake up and see what they're doing to us, how they put these little phrases out there. And they don't have to be anything big. They put these little phrases out there. I was talking to someone the other day, and we were talking about, how we were big meat eaters coming along now, and we wouldn't want to hear anything about not eating meat. Well, they put that in our head. Beef is what's for dinner. Pork, it's the new white meat. Where's the beef? Just 3 or 4 little words that can change your whole perspective. Your whole perspective on things. So that's all I got for you on that issue. My melanated people, remember that you are the Most High's people. That you are created. That you are part of Him. That He's a part of you. That being is a part of you. So be blessed, be loved, and just have abundance that the Creator has put here for you. Utilize it.